It's not that hard to do copper. It really is not. So a little bit of sanding, a little bit of flux, a little bit of solder, some of that torch there and some heat, and it's good to go. Here came out of the main water supply. There's something I want to show you on this guy. I put a stack of wood back there. Looks like it, but right there, it has been digging a hole into that cement. This week's chores have been working on the sprinkler systems. Over at my dad's house, it was pretty easy. It was just put back in the pieces I took out. And turn the water on and everything worked fine. Only had to adjust one sprinkler head in his whole yard. Turned out to be a really smooth task. Here, what we got is this guy keeps banging against the HVAC pipes. This giant pipe here, this pipe here. You know, I don't know what's going on here, but what we're going to do is going to drain whatever's left. There shouldn't be nothing in there. Drain it into my pickle bucket. Going to spin this around so it comes out over here next to this other pipe which goes to the house and the hose. We're going to come down this side of the wood. Gonna have to get some 2x4s to bring it out like they did here on these guys. You can see there's a little piece of wood to have it further out so it doesn't hit stuff. Come through here, stay high enough to miss all this just like they did on this side, and be up above there, come down here at this corner. And it's gonna jump over there and hook back up to where it is there. Cool. Got my torch here. The other stuff I got is got some sandpaper. Got some flux. Now flux, I will tell you, is does expire, man. If it's really old, get some new flux. Otherwise it starts leaking. Got my hacksaw. Got my solder. I'm ready to go. I'm going to take this guy out, drain this pipe. Hopefully nothing's going to come through this valve here. I'm going to put another one of these valves in way down there. Just I got a hose shut off there. I'm going to put a sprinkler shut off there. And I'll still have a second sprinkler shut off here. Enough talking, time to get to work. This is our copper pipe. We're just going to solder this elbow onto that pipe. To do that, we're going to get some sandpaper. I don't know if you can read that. It's just an emery cloth that's cut in a nice size to fit on that pipe. So we're going to take this, wrap this around here, and kind of do this. They say make it dull. I believe it's making it shiny, but you can see it change color there. We're just going to do that, get all that crap off of there. There we go. And we're going to put that back on the spot to be seen. We're going to do the same thing for our elbow. So we're going to put this, kind of bend it, and put it inside the pipe, because this is going to go on the outside of that. We're going to do the same thing, just sand off all that stuff. Now, when I went back to the hardware store, I could not find any more of this sandpaper here. And if you're at home and you ain't got any of this sandpaper, just take a piece of sandpaper. You know, this is a real fine grit, around 120 or something, and use that. I mean, it'll work just fine. So make sure you get all around it. Next thing up, you're going to take some flux. Can you see that? That's all you get. What's it say? Water soluble and paste flux. Now this stuff will expire because I've kept my flux a really long time and found out that my pipes were not going together the way they should. They were always leaking, and the problem was the flux I had in my toolbox was just years old. So we got flux on there, and flux's job is to suck this solder into that joint. Okay, and this is just solder. If you got a choice, get yourself some lead-free one, just because California says so. I wonder if you can even buy leaded solder in California. I don't know. Let me get this off my finger. I went out and got a new torch. This one's got a little ding in the bottom. And I think the top of this is crooked too. I guess I wasn't looking when I got this thing. But we're just going to open this up. Alright, now we're done with all that. We're going to open this up. Unfortunately, my auto start no longer shoots out a spark. So I'm back to using a lighter. I'm going to be far enough away that I don't feel the pain here. So we're going to heat this up. Wow, did you feel that earthquake? We're going to heat this up. Now what they say is, you heat one side, and you should be able to pull away the flame, put your solder on it, and it's just going to drip down and go all the way around in a circle, and everything will be done. But in real life, what happens is if we put this here, then we keep doing this, and you can see the solder starting to melt. Once you got that pipe that hot, you should be good enough to set the pipe on fire. Pull this apart, just do that. Try not to burn down the house. And it should just flow all the way around the pipe and be happy. When you get this ugly looking stuff, there's some black looking stuff in there. That is usually where you put some stuff where it got upset and it leaks from. But you're just going to go around, and you should be able to do that much more talented than me. There you go. You have successfully soldered the pipe. If it doesn't work and it starts leaking out of there, you just heat it up again, put some more solder on it, and it will draw this flux will draw that solder in where it has to go. So if we were here and we put this on top of that pipe, it should go down that side and go down this side, wrap itself all the way around that pipe. Should be no problems. That's how you hook it up. That's how it's done. So of course this pipe would be filled with water, because from there does that little downhill jaunt, then it has to run uphill. You can see a huge uphill right there. And then it comes to that, which is even higher than it goes to this. So we're going to wait for this to drain. I'll be able to cut the rest of the way through it. Hopefully I don't destroy some tools and electrocute myself in the process. Very close up. Yum. So unfortunately the water did get into the Sawzall. So I have to go back to caveman days. They'll make headlights. I got a headlamp. You stick them on your head and they hold the flashlight for you. Now, I can just solder this pipe onto here and it's going to fall down to here. That'll work out just great. Maybe I got time to burn this pipe off. I'm going to burn that one off and twist it over here so I can get these away from the spider webs, which are going to go up like a flame here soon. So it wasn't those spider webs that went up like a flame, it was this frickin' insulation went up like a flame. Alright, so I'm going to move the insulation out of the way and finish burning off this elbow. And the way I remember it was spiderwebs took off like a torch. I keep learning stuff. I told myself I was going to take this insulation down before I fired up the torch and welded those pipes together, soldered them together. I did not. It came through here. That's back from there. And I just think it looks more professional if both these pipes are running in the same spot. It's coming down through here. Goes down to the edge here. This is where I put a drain in. It's going to be a little low, especially since this, well, that, when you turn the water off, it's going to be way down here. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to build a little box here that the ceiling is going to be lower. Still going to be above everyone's head, unless they're really tall. But it came down here. I'm going to be able to drain it from there. It goes over here, goes back to where the original sprinkler system is outside. Runs in parallel with that guy. These two are running in parallel. I just think it looks better. Besides the looking better, it doesn't hit this HVAC vent. And it doesn't bang against this pipe or all the way down there hit that pipe till it gets to there. It used to wake me up every morning hearing that banging going off with the sprinkler starting and stopped. But now it's gone. There's a small bang outside, but I can't even hear it when I'm sleeping. And there's that dual thing there again, going all the way down there. And I'm happy with that. And for one last part you need to know is if you got water in your pipe, none of that's going to happen. You're not going to be able to burn that off. You're not going to be able to get that solder to work. Nothing's going to happen. You must get the water out of that pipe. So when I was doing this, I had to get the water out of this pipe. I have a drain there, which helped me out. And if I didn't, what I could do is just stick a straw in there, put it in the pipe, put my finger on top of that straw, and pull out that water. But you've got to get enough water out of that pipe.